That's fucking gross.
Hey guys, this is the Keep It Lite podcast. Welcome back. I'm your host Dan O.B. here with my other host Willie the Kid, and part 2 of the very spectacular special episode with Avery here. Part 2, Gravy Baby. And
first topic we're gonna get into is
hold on.
Nope. Dan eats Jolly Ranchers like a fucking idiot.
Hey, all that crunching you heard at the beginning, that was me mowing on a cherry Jolly
What
Rancher.
does your dentist say about that?
I haven't seen a dentist in like 2.5 years.
Okay, here's several reasons why that's bad.
First of all, I'm going on like 5.
No, I'm not. I don't give a fuck about the dentist. You chew Jolly Ranchers?
That shit's in your teeth, dude.
Oh, a Binde.
You know what
No,
those
it's
are made
like it's
out of?
supposed to.
You know what they're made out of?
I don't know.
Sugar.
Yeah?
All of the sugar.
This is the only sugary thing I've had to eat.
You know, gingivitis is the #1 cause of all tooth decay. Shout out Jim Carrey.
We just watched that the other
I
day.
know. I was quoting it all day at work today.
You ever seen the South Park episode about tooth decay?
No.
Have you guys ever seen the South Park episode where, for some unknown fucking reason,
Wait, what were you
Eric
saying?
Cartman...
What were you saying?
They make a play about tooth decay.
Oh.
And it's the dumbest shit ever. And Mr. Mackey freaks the fuck out because none of the
Supposed to be
kids take
taken
it
seriously?
seriously.
Yeah. I think I have seen that actually.
Have you seen the one where, for some unknown reason, Eric Cartman eats 4 bottles of Vagisil
Yes.
and grows vaginas in his stomach?
Dude,
No.
yes.
Ew.
I don't know why he did that. All I remember is that he ate Vagisil and then grew vaginas
How about
in
the
his stomach.
Asperger's episode?
Kyle's mom's a bitch. Hello?
He was all pissed because some other kid had Asperger's, so he
Right,
went to the
yeah.
doctor with burgers in his pants. And thought that Asperger's meant you grew burgers on your ass.
Oh,
Well, you
no.
can't say fuck. Hey guys, sorry we had to take a quick break so Avery could piss the 14th time in this 2 hours we've been sitting here. So
This is
It's
great.
a problem.
It's a great segue into Avery having to pee.
Avery has a tiny bladder apparently.
Little.
Mike?
Like your grandpa.
Microscopic. Like dirty jobs.
That took me a second to get. That went right over my head at first. Good looks.
Yeah, dude. Whenever we were out drinking or anything, Avery's like, "Where's the bathroom?" I go,
Yeah.
"You gotta go," and I'm like, "I pissed an hour ago. I'm good."
Remember how much of a problem it caused when we were playing Pong?
Oh my!
We would run the
God.
table for hours, and then I'd have to try to cut the line, which means you gotta convince some girl to cut the line, and then let her get in front of you, or
Yeah.
you got it. Impossible.
Or just go outside.
I
Find
always
the
have to
deck.
You
shit.
can't just leave a fraternity though. Like they don't let you just leave and come back
I did it all the time.
because they control, you know, who's there.
Yeah, that was like before we became friends with everybody.
Oh, word. So this is when you were youngins before
Yeah.
you fucking boomed because
Yeah.
you're boomers.
There's some problems.
Anywho, so Avery pisses to bed pretty frequently
no,
apparently.
used to, doesn't anymore. Only when he gets blackout drunk.
Often.
Often.
Many.
Mucho.
That's all we did in college. So there's a lot of examples.
So
Yeah.
My success rate's pretty good though, if you think about it.
I
would
have a picture of you getting off your bed and your back is soaking wet. And it's
can
on
you find it
it's
and
on-
we'll put it.
It's on Twitter. Yeah.
Okay, clip it 3 minutes in. We're gonna
It's
add
probably
a
in your
picture.
mentions because I have a ton of activity on my Twitter.
Well, I can't look at Twitter because I haven't logged in.
We'll find it. It's not a big deal. We'll find it later.
I'll
Yeah.
Google it.
Anywho, the reason we're getting into this is because I want to spitefully tell a story about,
Okay.
and the story is a short but good one. Who are you? Snapchatting Claire while we're podcasting? So fucking unprofessional.
Leaking it early.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Anywho, so first of all, she pissed and shit her bed the first weekend we got to college.
Dude.
First
Double
weekend.
whammy, dude.
First weekend, no less.
Oh my
no.
god.
We were all there. We're like, wow, we're gonna go out this weekend. We're having a great time. We're in college now. No mom here. Blah, blah, blah. And she shit and pissed her bed the first night.
How do you shit the bed?
I don't know. Apparently, she went to
Ain't
bed.
never done that.
No.
I would say I'm far more liable to shit the bed than piss the bed.
What?
When I have to pee, my brain shuts every other part of my body down and goes, "It's time to get to a bathroom."
Yeah, that's how I work
right
now that I'm an adult. But
Yeah.
when I was an idiot in college and way too drunk all the time, I
Dude.
never would have shit myself.
I want to talk about how soft people are. Like,
Hold on, there's more.
I know, but it's about.
okay.
Shut up. It's about pee. Pee.
PP?
Urine.
TT.
Nope.
That's what my dad called it. TT.
Yes. Potty. We go potty. So
That's what you say to your boy.
that's what I say regularly now. So I'm in line on Green Beer Sunday, and the lines are unbelievably long, and there's 38 porta potties, and I'm going to piss my pants. Like, I'm drunk, and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna piss myself. Would you please cross stairs with me so I don't make a fucking scene right now for peeing my pants? And he goes, oh, I don't know, dude, I'll be quick. I'm like, somebody had a stepdad or something, dude. Fucking A, dude.
You remember
Quick time out.
five dudes in bathrooms at house parties?
Oh,
Dude, I'll piss in the sink.
I don't give a fuck.
care.
Yeah,
Piss
the sink, the shower, 3 guys in the shower.
There was one
me and
day-
you on the toilet.
Somebody pissed, one of our buddies pissed in the corner because
Yeah.
there was no more room.
I remember. Oh, I think it was me actually.
Guys, did the frat
In the
houses
basement?
at your college not have like balconies? Every frat.
No, you're
my-
not allowed upstairs because they're smart.
Unless you wanted to do some Colombian Bam Bam after hours.
Then you can go upstairs whenever you, or if you're a girl, you can go upstairs.
Fair enough. I guess I just made friends with everybody, but
Or you're a
like,
girl.
Yeah.
I don't know. Every house that I party at has a balcony, and I just piss off of the balconies.
Hey man, whatever you're gonna do,
And it's have you pissed off a balcony?
it's pretty freeing.
It's magical.
Except when you piss in the wind, that sucks.
Yeah, well, don't piss in the wind. I feel like that's an easily solvable problem.
Well, geez, Jackie, I can't control the weather.
That was a flawless setup that I didn't know I was setting up.
Thanks, Dana. But yeah, Avery peed the bed a lot, and
It was probably like a half dozen times.
And pissed
At
and
the
shit
most.
herself.
I think that's enough, though, to be
Yeah.
a lot.
First weekend.
But how often did I go to class?
He went to class the same number of times he peed the bed.
Right, that's what I was going for. So really, it's a little.
I think it would be a lot if you went the same amount of time you went to class. That'd be your entire collegiate career that you pissed the bed 6 times.
Yeah, right. That's what I meant.
And that's a hypothetical
How funny would it
number.
be if those 4 classes lined up with those 4 times he pissed the bed, though?
Why aren't we shrinking it? No, we're not shrinking anymore. He pissed the bed a ton. A metric
ton?
fuck ton,
A
dude.
metric fuck ton.
Yeah, it was really funny, though. It was a goof. It was a
But
goof.
yeah, Megan pissed the bed first weekend.
If you don't piss the bed, you're not having fun.
I didn't piss the bed.
I've never pissed.
Yeah. And how much of that beer have you had over there, Will? We like to call Will a half beer queer because he likes to leave them wherever and just walk away.
It's not
And
just
it's
beer.
somebody else's problem the next day.
It's not just beers.
They blend in. It's funny.
How much is that Pepsi is left over there? That's a real question.
I drank the whole thing, Daniel.
Proud of you, big guy. Cheers.
I've changed since I was 17 or however old I was when I was in school. 18.
Oh,
We talk real quick. You said the first weekend she got that drunk. Remember how hard of a time we had trying to find a party the first weekend?
We didn't know.
She was a girl with big old titties.
Yeah,
So
we
she
didn't know
just
the
walks
etiquette
down
either.
Main Street.
We didn't know if what the lights on the outside of the houses meant. We were with your boy Pat. Shout out Pat.
Yeah, because he knew a bunch of the lacrosse players.
Yeah, and that was the thing. We were gonna go hang out with those dudes.
This
And we
is
ended
this-
up walking into state fraternity, and I'll never forget it because the window fell on you.
Was that the one that was up the hill? That
State.
godforsaken hill?
Yeah, fuck that. So many gosh darn fucking hills. And so we go in there. We're playing pong. Somehow, freshman got on the pong table.
Smoking it.
Yeah,
Always.
killing
It's
it.
because this kid's 6'12".
Dude.
He's
would,
6'12".
When he would flop, I had his back, dude. We were a really good team.
No,
still
but you
undefeated.
got on a table because he's 6'12".
Yeah, he probably got some attention because he's a fucking sale. So
Yeah, dude.
and and the window fell on. Pardon me,
Yeah,
the window
let it
fell
out.
on you. Remember this? And it was like a big foam piece that fell on you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh fuck! And we're just drunkenly trying to fix it, and you're like, hold on, I'm an engineer. Fucked it up way more, but it looked okay. So
That was the same night the girl walked up and grabbed your hair, remember?
yeah, I do.
Whoa.
And then a minute later was making out with some dude. That wasn't you.
It was really funny. She was like, hair. And
That's
then,
the same girl who pissed and shit the bed first night, though. 2 weeks later, her and her roommate each got hit with a $500 fine because she got hammered. Had somebody's vape, like a mod vape, not a Juul.
Yeah, like an adult.
Yeah. She's standing on a chair, face 6 inches from the fire alarm.
Nice.
Fucking hawking clouds into that thing, dude.
Nice.
Do you remember?
We
We used to have to set up 2 box fans because there was 8 of us.
Yeah.
Just bag them.
No.
No, dude, we would cram a dozen people into a double dorm or a double. Like,
We had
dorm
a suite, so we were pretty spoiled, but it was. They were.
but we'd all hang out in one room,
Yeah.
and 8 of us had out of control vapes.
We all built RDAs, and yeah, it was a thing.
Yeah,
You guys
the
didn't.
fire alarms went off all the time.
You didn't bag them?
They checked
No.
every night.
Do you remember?
No shit.
Yeah.
Somebody came in because we lived where we lived. Our window could see right into the RA's office,
Oh,
so they would
yeah.
look up at me and Avery with the lights on, being fucking stupid, blasting clouds.
Yeah.
They come up and bang on the door. Avery answers the door with a vape in his hand like this, and they're like, "You guys vaping up here?" And Avery goes, "No." I swear to Christ. They go, "Then what's that?" He goes, "Nothing."
Shut the door. It was fine.
Avery's big brain.
Dude, it worked. We didn't get in trouble.
Didn't make any sense.
They left.
What's that? Nothing. Okay.
Anyway, she's 6. Her face is 6 inches from the smoke detector.
Yeah.
Hucking clouds at it, dude. All of a sudden it goes
fine.
off. First of all,
That is a $500 fine too, like
Yeah.
nationwide
yeah.
at any school.
And this was on a Friday night. I was hammered, pissed drunk, butt naked,
the bed.
fresh out of the shower.
So he pissed the bed.
I didn't
That's
piss.
why he was in the shower, pissed drunk in the shower.
I like showering when I'm hammered. That's
It is a pretty good experience.
Yeah.
I like getting hammered while I shower. Shower
fair
beer.
point.
Shower beer.
Fair point.
For sure.
Shower beer at 8 a.m.
Well, that's out of control. 7:30.
For my 21st birthday, we went to the Turning Stone with my buddy Matt. Shout out Matt. And Negus. Shout out Negus. And I was drinking shower beers, like 4 or 5, and then I got out feeling pretty good. And then for the rest of the night, it was Vodka Rebel. Vodka Rebel.
Oh yeah, and your heart almost popped.
I ate fib, so I'm in the club and I'm like, oh man, I gotta go to the hospital or something. So I'm like freaking out. I'm like leaning on the wall, and this girl comes up and is like, "What's wrong? Are you all right?" And I'm like, "My fucking chest feels weird." So this rando girl is just rubbing on my chest.
Hey, that's what's up,
Her
player.
boyfriend sees. It comes over and is like trying to swing at me. I'm like, dude, I'm fucking heart conditioned, dude. I'm dying.
So I know you told the story, but speaking of hospital,
Whoa, man.
I just want to bring up.
We haven't told the story on the podcast.
Yeah, I heard it.
Have we?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Will went to the hospial because he was shitting blood.
Yeah, you did tell us on the podcast. I remember
So
it.
we brought him, and we had to wake up 40 because I was hammered. No, 40 was to his friend that we didn't. I don't know his
Some
name.
random drove us there.
Never saw him again. He drove us.
Yeah.
And hung out the entire time.
Yeah.
But the reason I bring it up is this guy used so much lube. I remember I came back in the room and there was a spot on the table you were sitting on.
It was from Will.
I was
wasn't a
so
little bit from
pissed that you left me in there, dude. I'll never forget it. I had it because I still have my. It was Halloween, right? I had my hair greased back like a greaser from the 1950s. My hair greased back, toothpick in my mouth, still. While this guy's shoving his hands in my butt.
It was the little Indian guy, wasn't it?
Yeah. And I was like,
If I could do it, you told me. You were like, dude, he had
the longest nails, dude. I'll never
Yeah.
forget it. Because
If I could
Avery
do it
goes,
again,
alright, I'm
I'd
going to
watch.
step out. I'm like, don't you dare leave me with this fucking guy.
The
If I could do it
only
again, I'd stay the entire time and take pictures of the entire time.
the only
He was a good doctor. I mean, he was a good, sharp doctor, but.
the only time I went to the hospital at college was to drive this girl Sierra there. She was just like, I just feel sick. And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, will you drive me to the hospital? And I was like, I guess. I didn't know her at all. We just had like one class together, and she happened to be walking next to me when she decided she wanted to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe I'll fuck her in the car on the way back. I don't know.
Maybe send her back to the hospital. Fuck yeah, dude.
And
Right on.
yeah, dude, I waited at the hospital for 6 hours to find out she had a UTI. And I was like,
Oh.
well,
I had left her there.
gotta go bite. I did. I left her there. I was like, I have homework. I gotta run. And yeah, here's some numbers you can call. And I gave her all my buddies' friends to get them involved for it too.
It's awesome.
And then she thought we were like best friends because I did that for her. So I had to call her a CUNT 6 times in a row before she blocked me on everything because it's like the message was not getting across. Will, did you hear the story about how Dan tries to get his point across, just being an asshole until they block me?
Yeah.
We
So
were
the key is you got to say it in person.
Oh,
I
dude,
did
I've
it
done that.
once, and it worked. Wonderfully.
I'm still best friends with the first person I ever publicly called a Tuesday. It's my friend Ryan. We were in English class, and she was making a joke about me. So I go, "Hey Ryan, that's funny because you're a see you next Tuesday," and we're still good friends to this day.
Yeah.
The girl I said it to serves me drinks now because she has to. Because she works there and can't refuse service.
Still?
I don't know. Last time I was in there, it was super awkward because I knew she worked there. And it
Tell the
was
story.
first time-
Tell the story.
All right, so Will had a girlfriend at college. She didn't like me. I don't know why. And one day she was being real nasty. So
It was horrible because
Oh, Real Tuesday.
I was the one in between the whole thing.
and I was right, and Will knew it but couldn't say I was right.
Yeah.
Isn't that the worst when you're in the middle and fucking?
Like
So finally, I was just like, "Yeah, all right, whatever." And then I called her.
A Tuesday.
Stormed out of the room.
after throwing a pencil at you,
Was that what it was?
it was like a mechanical.
So Will
pencil.
follows her out. He's gone for like 10 minutes, and I didn't care. And then he comes back in. He's like, "Dude, I know you're right, but like, really?"
What a Will way to handle that, by the way.
exactly how I would handle it to this day, dude.
So 4 years later, I see her at the restaurant that she still works at because she's a success. And if you're listening, you know who you are. But anyway, never seen her behind the bar before. And all of a sudden, she walks up and goes, "Hey, how you doing?" And you know exactly how that would sound.
Yeah.
Dude, I about shit myself.
Were you scared?
No, I just didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
Like I was just
Should have
like,
just called her in again.
Dude, she was really aggressive.
no,
towards me, though.
I ordered 2 drinks, and she has to serve me.
Sure, she was pleasant. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was just super awkward
Yeah.
because I avoided her every other time because she wasn't behind the bar.
It's funny though because that whole thing happened. I don't know why either. Like it was just like me and Avery were good friends, and then we hung out every day because we had to because we lived together. But then we did other stuff outside. Like when we would come home for breaks, Avery lived with me still when we went home for breaks.
Right, because you guys live 20 minutes apart.
Yeah. Like
I
Avery
never went home.
never went home.
Yeah,
So I never hung out with her when I was home, and I think that was what the issue was.
super jealousy thing. For
Yeah,
sure.
because she was super aggressive toward him, and she'd be like, "Do you want to grab lunch today?" And I'm like, "Oh, me and Avery are fucking playing frisbee or whatever the fucking thing was."
Never played frisbee. Don't get the wrong idea.
No, whatever we were doing, I wasn't doing it with her, so she was always really aggressive toward him, and that's a really awkward situation to be
That's
in.
actually how my friends talk to me now. They're like, "Hey, do you want to hang out, or you're hanging out with Will?" And I was like, I'm going to Will's.
I know, fuck.
I
Yeah.
never did anything though. She was just mad.
Yeah, I don't know,
Ho's mad.
I wish her all
you
the
know?
best, but
It's the story of life.
pretty immature.
Always mad.
Way to act.
There are 3 facts in this life, global warming, infinity is the biggest number, and Ho's mad. It's the only things that I know for certain. Oh, and UFOs. I know that UFOs are real now.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah,
How
dude,
it's not a big deal right now.
Somebody has to talk about it, and it's going to be the Keep It Light podcast, guys.
The fucking government was like, "Hey man, stay inside. Pandemic. Also, UFOs are real."
Dude, they were like trying to throw us a fat fucking bone. I think they were really just trying to throw a fat fucking bone.
I think they were trying to say because now they can say they've said it.
I think they were
And
trying
it's just been washed over. Nobody noticed.
I think they were trying to throw Netflix a fat ass fucking bone. Be like, make a documentary on this, because like that's all Netflix is good for anymore.
Yeah, but like federal government, Netflix, like how does that correspond?
I don't. Netflix is bigger than you give it credit for here, William.
Yeah, but it's not the U.S. government.
Yeah, but Facebook is like a big.
Have you
deal.
turned off all your shit, by the
Yeah.
way, on Facebook? There's
We
an
do
update.
have to talk about that
There's an
real quick.
update. It's
No, I was
fucking
showed how to do it, but
insane.
They record all your data now, and that's cool.
I'm not doing anything.
All
they
of
can
it, dude.
fucking record it.
I'm on
Ernest-
several watch lists, so you
I'm
might
on-
want to delete some shit.
I watch so much porn that they would probably send help my way. So
Yeah, I know. My FBI agents look at my webcam like, again with this fucking guy? Jesus,
dude, you're gonna fucking rip the skin off it. Calm down.
Shit,
At
man.
least use like moisturizing fucking lotion, you idiot.
Why are there different kinds of lotion?
For different
Just
kinds of idiots. I
Just
don't
in
know.
general. Why can't it all is lotion? Why is there there's lotion for people with greasy skin? Don't use lotion. if
Yeah.
you have-
Take hotter showers.
just don't use lotion if you're already wet. Why do you want to do that?
You're already moist.
Hey, if you're greasy, grab a towel instead of lotion.
Yeah,
Or shower more.
they have lotion for wet people.
Hey, but when you do shower, pits, balls, and butthole. That's it.
No.
For
Remember
sure.
when we stole 40's lotion? 'Cause
Oh.
he had eczema?
Dude,
I've
He
heard
took,
the story.
So the thing that happened was he took both of our PlayStation controllers.
is that what it was?
And we were looking everywhere for him. It was so annoying. And we're like, what the fuck, dude? We just want to watch The Office. You know why they took him? Because we watched everything really loud. So,
Because at 2 in the morning you'd hear the Office theme song,
yeah.
way too loud.
It was just so obnoxious.
But he didn't have any fucking lotion for
And
like 2 days.
And then we stole all of his lotion. And then they broke into our room again and found it. And they were like, thanks. I remember 40 said, he's like, thanks, Avery, thanks. Now I have eczema.
Oh,
It was really funny.
Thanks, SpongeBob. Now I'm gonna starve.
and now he lives far away.
I know it. Miss you guys.
Fucker.
Shout out all the Delta Psi dudes.
Well,
I miss you, Will.
-1.
Good fellas.
You know.
To me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so.
All
I had a
right.
shitty girlfriend in college too, man.
Yeah, and now she's dating one of our friends.
Yeah.
Woof. You'll have that. You'll have that. from time to time.
Delta Psi.
Don't care. It's just funny.
It's a goof.
I hope they're doing great. Took her off my back.
Yeah.
Interesting.
She was worse than yours.
Good luck, buddy.
But
She
didn't,
was.
Didn't yell as much.
Hey, if you're dating her,
Yeah, that was the
good
thing.
luck, Charlie.
Mine
She
was
was
just,
crazy behind the scenes. Yours was crazy.
mine was
in front of.
frontally
Yeah.
crazy, and I could tame it and just like shut up, then pound her, and that would be it. And then
Dude,
yours would be
the worst. I remember one day you were like, dude, just leave her.
Jesus.
Dude, it was one of those things where, like, you and I would both do it too. Like, our phones would buzz and buzz and buzz, and I would just throw it across the room. And you'd be like, "Do you want to fucking trade, dude? Like, give me your
Jesus.
phone."
I've had crazy, but never that crazy.
So, moral of the story
I
is,
also don't date the crazy.
next time your college roommate tells you to leave your girlfriend, do it.
Go ahead, do it.
Because he's probably right.
It's not like we didn't live single anyway. Like,
Yeah.
Yikes. You just exposing yourselves right now?
Oh,
Is
she
that what's
gonna
happening?
leave me?
yeah, I don't care.
Jeez. We're good guys here at the Keep It Lite podcast.
Now.
Yeah, we're
Now.
grown men now.
Adults.
Yeah.
We're all blue collar workers.
Other than the fact-
Fucking men.
That there are way too many fucking pairs of sneakers here, Will. Can we talk about that? Why? How much does each pair of those cost?
A lot,
Why?
Many.
because they're cool.
Because they're cool.
Not.
I like sneakers.
Hey, you want to hear the coolest pair of his sneakers? You want to tell him? You know which pair I'm talking about.
How come one of
the
them-
one that he's gonna bully you about.
How
What?
come- so there's two pairs that are very similar.
The Balenciaga speed trainers.
Yeah, but one of them says it a lot, and the other one says it once.
For the flex.
They're really comfortable, so I bought a second pair.
They actually are super comfortable. I wore a pair the other day.
So are boots.
nope.
I'm not a dink though. I don't wear my boots when I'm not working.
There's different kinds of boots.
Let's talk.
I know, but
let's talk about it. We got to talk about it.
Yeah, boots are the best.
Are you gonna sit there with a straight face? Tell me that if he saw your stormtrooper shoes, he's not gonna bully you about it?
He'd like them. They're sick.
Would I like them?
Yeah, you would actually. They're a good looking sneaker, and they're limited run, so I had to scoop a pair.
Oh,
Will's that idiot who falls for the trap of like, we're only making 12 of them. Buy them right
I
now.
don't fall for the trap. I buy it because I fucking want it. That's the thing. Like, I'll have it, and then in 20 years from now, when I pull it out of the dusty ass box that it's in and show my kid, and
He'll be like,
and
Dad, what the fuck is a Star Wars?
Yeah, my dad outright calls me a fucking moron for. You know what I mean? So,
Isn't
yeah.
that what dads are for, though?
What?
My dad didn't really teach me that much in this life. He taught me like
No,
how
I'm
to
saying
hold
like
a
my
flashlight
kid.
and cry.
My kid will
What?
call me an idiot.
What? My dad didn't teach me anything about how to fix cars. My dad taught me how to hold a flashlight and cry.
Right?
you're fucking doing it wrong.
Yeah,
This way, you dumb fuck.
that's where I learned the Tuesday word was from fixing cars, quote unquote, with my father.
You know how many times my dad fixed a car?
How many times?
Yes.
Same as my dad.
Zero.
0 times.
Are we,
Guess how
did
many-
we all have the same dad? Do we have one collective dad? And
My
he's just
dad
living-
never turns a wrench ever.
My dad doesn't bring his car in to get the oil change done on time. He goes twice as long
Come on.
every time.
So right, I know car guys who do that though.
Yeah, me,
You know
but
Rob?
still.
Me too.
You know Rob with the ST?
The yellow one?
Yeah, the rubber ducky thing.
Yeah.
That stupid orange, yellow color.
Yeah.
That sucks.
There was one time I was with him when he got an oil change. You know that fucking that TikTok thing where it's like, I don't care how fast you are, nobody can take out a fucking drain bolt without getting oil on their hands. And then they spin it off and there's just no oil in it.
Yeah.
He did that in a race car.
Or a bunch of coolant comes pouring out of it. Oh, shit.
And I was like, hey man, did you like already empty it? He's like, no. I was like, there's 30,000 miles on your car. You bought it new. How many oil changes have you done? He's like, this is the first one.
What?
Yes.
How many miles?
30,000
My
miles.
car costs $40,000 for a hatchback.
It's a ST. I don't think it's an RS.
It's not an RS.
So
it's
it's
an ST.
35. And you're just going to drive it into the ground.
30,000 miles. Not a single oil change.
He's still in warranty, though. Like, I mean,
Doesn't void your warranty.
how the fuck are they gonna know?
Yeah.
Because usually they give you like 3 free services.
To ensure that it stays under warranty.
Right.
Yeah. Yikes. I bought a bumper-to-bumper warranty for the
Actually, he
V8.
voided his warranty like the second he got it because any mod ever voids your warranty, and he had a Cobb
They don't
access.
all void your powertrain though.
Yeah, no.
Like an exhaust wouldn't do that.
Should be, it's motor and transmission and differential, depending on what you buy.
I mean, he did a tune on it the second he got it, so
Nah,
You
he's
can
an
take those
access
off
for it.
before you
Yeah,
bring
just
them
flash it back.
yeah. I don't know.
That's why you just buy a $3,000 truck.
And then pray that it runs every morning.
Dude, it might not start. I might sleep here. You never know.
All right, you cleaned off the couch finally, so
Truck is sick, dude.
Dude, it's so shitty.
How?
The coolest thing about, or not the coolest, the cleanest thing about that truck is the Harley Davidson steering wheel cover that's on. All right.
I bet it runs as well as the V runs right now.
Probably not.
I hope it's worse.
That
Because
thing, his truck probably runs like a champ compared to the V. That thing is like stroking out.
except for the puddle of oil that's probably in your parking lot right now. Because I just keep a gallon of it. in
Dude,
the-
just JB weld some shit. Figure it out.
it's coming out of the pan, and I don't feel like replacing the pan gasket because
No, and
it
he
was
just
$3,000, and I'm gonna drive it till it blows up, and I'm gonna take the plates and leave it there.
That's what I did on my Jeep, dude. I sent a rod through the block, and I parked it in an Aldi's parking lot, and just never went back for it.
Take
Took
the plates, they'll fucking figure it out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Send your plates back so they don't find you.
Dude, my
The
grandpa's
state doesn't
fucking
care.
notorious for that. He buys $50 cars, and when they blow up, he just walks home, leaves them where they're
Dude,
at.
my dad has the best story about a car dying, though.
What do you got?
So he was delivering pizzas in a car, right? In like a shitty Hyundai.
Yeah.
And it had like 200,000 miles on it. It was a fucking bucket, dude. Everything about it was broken.
Yeah.
He walks up to some lady's house. It's the middle of winter in CNY. So obviously he's leaving the car running. Obviously.
Yeah.
And so he goes up to the lady's door, hands her pizza, and then like the way he describes it, everything was super calm. And in like this situation, I would not have been super calm. She goes, "Oh, hey, by the way, your car's on fire." And he goes, "Huh?" And then he turns around and he goes, "Oh yeah, I guess it is. Do you have a fire extinguisher?" And she's like, "Look at no." I'm a 25-year-old woman. I've never heard of a fire extinguisher.
I can't even spell extinguisher.
And so he picks up a shovel. Dude, my dad's fucking brilliant.
Starts hitting it with it.
No. My dad's so smart, guys. Listen to this. My dad, this is the same guy who calls me a fucking idiot for everything I do. Picks up a shovel, big old scoop of snow. I know what I'll do. Boom. Woof. Yeah, don't put water on oil fires, guys. Chemical fires, just fucking let them burn out or find a fire extinguisher.
Why you have insurance?
You're supposed to just run.
Let it burn.
Yeah, when your car's fully engulfed in flames, let it go, man. You're never getting it
What's
back.
funny is he got it to turn over and continued to drive it.
Shut your whore mouth. Come
I'm
on.
serious.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, my dad has like the weirdest stories as far as just shitty used cars.
Oh my god.
Come
And he
on.
bought that same Taurus that I cracked the windshield on with my body.
Come on.
2 weeks after he bought it, he found out that the exhaust was completely fucking shot. Like,
Yeah.
just rusted out completely. He let that shit drag for 6 months.
Remember my daily, my Honda Pilot?
Yeah.
Pile.
It was it was an absolute pile of shit.
That thing had the steez.
It was pretty. It never died. That was the only
Yeah.
thing.
It had heated
You
seats in
turn
like
it on.
04.
You turn it on. You hear some rod knock. You just punch the gas pedal a little bit. It goes away.
That's what I did in the Jeep.
Coat that right up in oil.
Turn the radio up, you're fine.
Exactly.
That's what I did in the Jeep. And then one day,
Or you buy a diesel, so rod knock sounds normal.
Yeah. All you hear is a bunch of noids going off.
And then you just drive it, and it's fine.
So I sold that car to a coworker.
How'd that go?
Negative. That's how that went. He called me like a week after he got it and was like, dude, the entire exhaust is I'm like, send me a picture of your bullshit. Sure as dog shit. From the header to the muffler tip is just sitting on the ground. I'm like, dude, it's not mine anymore. I have no clue what to tell you.
Jesus.
I told you I pulled my exhaust off in the driveway, right? With
Yeah.
no tools.
Yeah.
So I noticed the hanger broke, and I went to pick it up to like try to rehang it. And when I rotated it, it just fell off
That happened on
from
my.
the back of the cab. I was like,
That happened
guess
on my
it's
first
dumping
job.
there.
You got devil horns, dude. Yay.
Dude, it laid in the yard because that's how my brain works. Laid in the yard for a week, just a month. I mean, an asshole and an exhaust just sitting in the yard. So I'm the guy
Fuck yeah, dude.
on the
Just
block.
super quick at the halfway point. We're going to get right back to this, guys. But the same shit as always. To social media, please follow it, interact with it. It's keep_it_light on Twitter, Keep It Light Podcast on Instagram, Keep It Light Podcast at gmail.com. Send in your ideas, send in whatever you want to hear us talk about. If you're embarrassed, if you're not embarrassed, if it's cool, if it's not that cool, we'll weed out the shitty stuff. Who cares?
Absolutely, man. And make sure you send in those topics, like and subscribe, follow on everything. We're available on Google Play,
Anchor,
Apple Podcasts,
Spotify,
Yep.
YouTube.
We're everywhere, dude. So like and follow.
We
subscribe.
worldwide, baby. We worldwide.
We're worldwide. You know what I'm saying?
You know, call us Pitbull because we're Mr. Worldwide. What an fucking 5 reference, am I right?
That was-
Can I get chips for that,
Chips.
dude?
That was gas, dude.
What
Yeah.
happened to him? Is he alive?
Pitbull?
Yeah. What's he up
Whatever
to?
he's doing, man. He's fucking bald.
Him and Macklemore. What's up with anyone? Heard anything from Macklemore?
Real quick, I
I
just
saw
also.
Pitbull on the news the other day.
What's
A
he doing?
Pitbull or Mr. Worldwide?
Not him. He just said, "Hey, what's up? It's Pitbull," and that was it.
That's where he's at.
He did his whole arms out thing.
Yeah.
Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah.
Hey, also, real quick at the halfway point too, Dan mentioned the socials and stuff. Give him a follow. But this episode of the Keep It Light podcast is brought to you in part by Sparks Motorsports and Performance. So hit him up for any metal fabrication or motors you want to build.
They out here doing the Lord's work on
Yeah, so-
Will's race car. So,
Also, Avery, if you want to get that exhaust fixed up, Mad Mike over there can hook it up for you.
oh, dude.
I threw it away. It's fine.
No, if you just want fucking horns coming off from under your front tire.
When-
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
want the truck to start.
Yeah.
When you say you threw it out, did you find an appropriate receptacle to put it in, or did you
I
find?
put it in our
A
dump
highway.
trailer and brought it to the dump with a bunch of other construction debris.
Debris.
We gotta get
And
your
nobody knows,
exhaust out.
so they can eat shit.
Yeah,
We still gotta get your exhaust out of Mad Mike's place.
Burn it.
we do. So shout out Sparks Motorsports. Thank you, guys.
I don't. It's just tubes. I feel like we should take it to the scrapyard and get some pizza money.
Scrap's worth nothing. It's a waste of time. Throw it in the garbage.
All right.
Just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
You heard it here first.
All right. Fair enough.
You have in fact carried it first. Do you
Here's-
remember having your first car?
Dude, you
That
want
was-
to talk about my first car?
This is the greatest.
Is that where you're going?
This is the greatest car ever. This is the little blue turd.
Well, it was the big blue turd.
big blue turd.
And now that's the big blue turd.
Yeah,
It's got a little brother now.
the turd. Dude, this fucking car was so funny. Okay? And it was funny because it wasn't mine. And I got to watch Avery's misfortune just unravel in front of my fucking eyes.
Yes.
A week into having that car, dude. Here's what we're doing. We're loading the car up to go to practice, and he shuts the back tailgate. And then fucking, dude, the glass on the trunk.
No shot.
The glass on the trunk. You know how there's usually two hangers where they're bound to the trunk where they can't move.
Right.
He He shuts it. One of the hangers breaks, and the glass just swings right off of it. And Avery goes out loud, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I'm on all fours, crying, laughing, dude. It was the funniest fucking thing. That car, dude, was an absolute missile, and it was the funniest.
What was it?
An 04 Ford Escape.
It was such a pile of garbage. And the best part about it was there was this piece of shit Chevy I wanted to buy, and my dad's like, you don't want that.
Yeah.
Brought me to this dealer where we just got a butt fucked.
Yeah.
Dude, how long did we have that car before it just wasn't with us anymore? I didn't even drive it for a year.
No. And like when you did drive it, it was me driving it somewhere, then hiding it on you, like putting it in like a different lot.
You remember when the parking brake just broke on it and it didn't move for like a week and a half?
I don't know how familiar with parking brakes you guys are, but when they break, they seize, so they'll buckle right up so that you can't drive it if there's something wrong with the brakes. So.
And the first time I drove through it, remember? We heard a gadoom.
Dude, we're fucking parked.
Going, it was fine.
You were just like, fuck it, and put it in drive. That thing jumped out of the spot that was in. And then I was like, you smell that? You smell that? Yeah, it smells like clutch. The trainer's probably fucking. And it's just like we get out and the brakes are bright red.
Jesus.
It was such a fire. It was so awesome, dude. Holy fuck.
So thanks a lot, Dad. It was way better than that Chevy pickup I wanted.
Did you just like drive that to his house and leave it there, too?
Yeah, I bought my Cummins. It was at my mom's. And I just texted him. I was like, yo, I bought a truck. You can have that back.
Yeah.
I don't want it. You can do whatever you want with it.
Mm-hmm.
And it sat there the entire winter. And then I think he finally had it towed to the junkyard.
God.
Because it was just waste of time.
So this quick shout out right here goes to Nolan because he's been patiently waiting to hear me tell this story, and now seems like the appropriate time.
Yo, shout out Nolan, man.
So I had my shitty first Jetta. I now have a much better second Jetta. But my old Jetta was an 07.
Is your new Jetta that much better, man? Because you started about 16 times before we leave somewhere.
Yeah. It just needs some love, okay?
He's just rapid firing that engine start button. I'm serious.
He's not serious. Sometimes I have to do it twice. It's not a huge deal, okay?
That was a big deal.
Dude, no. Last time you did it like literally 5 times.
No.
I swear to God.
Oh, no. You're talking about when the check engine light comes on.
Oh, no problem.
Just better Jetta.
When the check engine light comes on, you just have to key cycle it. You just have to cycle it, okay? And then the light turns off, and everything's good. Everything's cash
Just
money.
saying hi. Like,
Yeah, it's just there to
So you know,
remind me that it's there.
yeah. So you know it's operation.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Fuck off.
It's funny.
But no, so that first Jetta was an absolute pile. First of all, it was a fucking Mark V. So much chrome on that fucking car, dude.
What year?
It was an 07. Just chrome everywhere.
First year of the Mark V, one of the worst Jettas ever built.
Dude, chrome everywhere. What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Transmission was slipping all the time, so that's always cool.
You just never really know with it, eh?
Yeah.
Just put it in drive and pray.
Everything on it was just deteriorating. And,
So you bought another one.
yeah, naturally.
Did you have that Mark V issue where everything on like the radio started to turn white?
Yep.
Why?
Did you have the issue with Volkswagens where your fucking fan doesn't work unless it's on 4? Will?
It's okay. No, you're gonna appreciate this.
3 years.
Hold on. I went up.
Show card, it's fine.
I went up to visit some buddies at college, right? And it happened to me, and I was like, I'm not dealing with this shit.
Avery's
okay?
talking shit about my car.
I know,
You guys
but
get
I had the same problem
Yeah.
where it only worked on 4, and I googled it. This happened in the span of 1 hour. I found out it was broken. I diagnosed it. I went to AutoZone and got the part and fixed it without using a single tool. It's just a resistor under the dashboard. It takes 12 seconds to fix, and the part is $15.
You know why I think that happened? Because I unplugged one of the resistors to wire up my bags. And I don't ever use my air. My windows are down all
So
the
this
time.
thing happened where Will borrowed my truck for 2 weeks when he moved 2 summers
We
ago.
just traded, yeah.
And I was driving this car, which I was like, cool. I had a Chevy Silverado, which is the worst truck ever made, just so you know.
I thought it was great.
Garbage. Remember how many lights were on in that thing?
Wow.
It was 3 years old.
Dude, so many people came, like, at a red light, someone came out to my passenger side and was like, hey, you got a tail light out? I'm like, fucking Avery.
The entire harness was bad.
Yeah.
That's why.
Good.
That's why I didn't fix it. But anyway, so I'm driving Will's car in the middle of the summer. Have to have the windows down if I want to talk to anybody. Because if you don't, you just have to yell.
Yeah.
And you're just getting air blown into your eyeballs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, 1 hour from it breaking to it being fixed. $15.
Dude, you said you were going to get me that part for my birthday, Dan, and you never did.
Yeah, I'm lazy. I'm sorry.
Fucked up.
You have an IOU, so.
I just...
You just buy it and send them the receipt. That'd be way funnier.
I don't wanna, because I don't use my air. And if I do use it, it's on 4.
Why?
Because I need it.
No. Nobody needs that.
That's
much
why I
air.
like riding in the Cadillac, because it's dual zone, so he can be freezing fucking cold and like have it. And I just like have it at like normal temperatures.
I don't ever use the air in that car either. I just use the seat cooler.
Those are the best things
what's
in the
up?
world.
It's sick as shit. ever.
As the person who spends the most time in my car, what is up with people and getting in my car and going,
Hey,
why
Dan.
is it so fucking hot in here?
Hey, Dan, you know why, dude? Because you have your heat all the way up on a 60-degree day.
And I'm
give or
still
take,
cold. And I'm still cold.
And your air's on like 3.
And I'm still cold. And everyone's like, why is it fucking boiling hot in here?
It is. Dude, I don't ever use my heat.
There was a girl.
Ever.
Dude, there was a girl.
It's uncomfortable.
I was driving around in the dead of winter. And I had it on not even all the way hot.
Yeah.
Like 3/4 between middle and hot.
Okay.
On 3.
Yeah.
She gets in my car and she goes, it's negative 10 degrees outside. She's like, why is it boiling hot in your car? And I was like, because outside it's freezing fucking cold and you just opened your door 12 seconds ago, so now I'm freezing cold.
Right. My thing with the...
And I still nailed her, so what's up?
Don't you have heated seats though?
Yeah,
So just use that.
I do.
That's the thing, dude. Like, temperature inside of a car, I'm turning the car on, turning the heat all the way on if it's the wintertime, and I'm walking away from it. Getting back in, turning it all the way off, and I'm driving it.
Yeah.
I don't have the heat on. You
I leave
leave
it
it.
on- I
You
leave
leave
it
it
on
on. Nah, dude.
I leave it on one so I can see where I'm going.
Yeah.
It's just the defroster.
You leave it on, Dan. That's your problem.
And I'm still cold. I'm cold all of the time.
You know what the problem is?
Huh.
He's driving a Jetta. That's the problem.
That's the issue.
Yeah.
So, I want to hear it straight from the horse's mouth, Daniel.
Okay.
Where the fuck is this Porsche you're talking about?
God damn it.
Talk about it, dude. Let's hear it, dog.
The last dealership.
Because you're just like Will with his fucking Harley that he's never going to buy.
I'm gonna buy a Panamera. Am I? All clown shit aside, because you're right here next to me every time Porsche comes up.
Yeah.
Have I not been desperately trying to get one, and every time something just gets fucky?
Here's my answer. You're not gonna like it.
Fair.
It's me finding them for you, and then sending them to you like, oh, this would be a good option.
The fucking list.
Hold on.
Okay,
Hey,
okay.
And I send them to you, and you're like, all right, we about to fly here tomorrow? And I'm like, yeah. Yes to that. I'll fly wherever the fuck you want to go to get a Porsche. You still don't have the keys to a Porsche, Dan.
Time out though before you scream at him. I do the same thing to Will with bikes.
Yeah.
He's like, I want a cheap bike. I find the cheapest, shittiest bikes on Facebook.
Now it's over. It's
Time
game
to go.
over, dude. I'm getting one.
And then he's like, no, I want something that works. I find nice ones that are reasonably priced. And he's like, oh, that's fucking sick. Never does
I
anything.
hit them all up and they're sketchy. That's the issue.
Because it's Facebook. Just show
Thank
up.
you.
They'll give it
Thank
to
you. You just proved my point for me.
Hey, Dan.
R8.
Dude,
Stop
I bought a truck
right
on
there.
the side
R8.
of the road.
The
It was
R8.
fine.
What
right
about
there.
the R8?
What would have happened if I had listened to any of your advice on the R8? You were talking, let's go get on a plane tomorrow. I said, hey, this seems a little sketch. We should probably do a little research first. And then what did we find out?
You booked the plane tickets.
No,
What are you talking
that
about?
was on a Panamera, and that was the right one, and they just lied to me. Like, they flat out fucking lied to me, dude. You
That
know.
was the one with the frame damage.
Well, it had the frame damage, and I still, if we'd gone there and the frame damage was kind of just a misnomer, we got under it and looked at it, and everything was nice and tidy, I still would have I would still have the keys to a Panamera.
Right.
But then all week I was like, hey, we're flying out. If I need to put a deposit down, I will put a deposit down right now. And they were like, don't worry about it. We're going to have it. And then I called the day before, and they were like, huh? We sold it.
Right, but I bet you I get something with 2 tires before you get a Panamera.
Fair enough.
I bet that you don't. I bet this is next year. What's today?
29th.
All right,
I'm going to stop you right there, because next year we're going to be in LA, and we're going to have fucking a huge collection of...
And you're still going to have neither one of them.
Honestly, because of this podcast, we might never get them now, just to piss you off.
I'll still be right forever then. I don't see why that makes me mad. Yeah.
I'll pull up to your house in a Lamborghini. Just
I'll
Coulda
put
got
a
Pen
Porsche
Rustin.
sticker on it and walk inside.
No, I always actively look for Harley, so that's my problem.
There's a dealership
always-
in the city. They sell them.
Did I send you that gray Ninja that I really liked?
Nope.
At a dealership.
Oh yeah, you were there. Yeah.
What's
So why
a
didn't you
decent price on a
fucking
bike, though?
What?
go? Way too much. Always.
That's the thing.
I bought an 03. It's the 100th anniversary, so I guess I understand.
Yeah, the Wide Glide.
Bought it for, I think it was like $8,000. 03 with 20,000 miles on it. But there's a lot of chrome on that bike. It hurts your eye holes.
Yeah, it's a really pretty bike, though. I love it.
My dad's bike also has a ton of chrome on it. He also has a super old Yamaha, so like if you touch the exhaust at all, good luck with the 3rd-degree burns.
Sheesh.
And they're right by your leg. They're just 2 big fucking pipes that you tuck your leg right next to.
I want to build a bobber. That's like my thing.
I want to build a Grom just for shits and giggles. Everyone clowns me, but I think it would be just the funniest thing to see my...
Have you ever ridden a Grom?
No.
Once you do that, you'll never want to
I
build
used
a
to buy a
Grom.
50cc dirt bike, and it's the same thing.
Well, also, dude, Groms are super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Sit on one.
You're
and
pretty
you'll
tall,
see.
Dan.
I just think it would look funny, okay?
You look like a bear fucking a football. On the ground.
And you're
Exactly.
going 45 miles an hour, wanting to kill yourself.
I'll just buy a moped.
You might as well.
Can we
go
get
faster.
mopeds?
No.
Bro, I drove a stretched Ruckus in Vegas.
Yeah, we talked all about it on
That
the
shit
podcast.
What is a ruckus?
A Honda Ruckus. It's like a scooter looking thing.
Hmm.
Sick. It looked really cool.
Are we going to find a different company to do the same thing when we go for my 21st?
Yeah, because that last company fucked me, and I won my fucking. What is
Shout
it
out
called?
Goldman Sachs.
And I won my.
Goldman Sachs. Words are hard.
I won my dispute. You guys can eat shit.
Dude, they're
Fuck
all
me.
like that in Vegas, though. Every rental car place, they're all broken. That's why they're rental cars. They let idiots like you get in a Ferrari. What do you think's going to happen? And then
gonna
they
crash
pull it
it.
in, they're all right, whatever, and they send it to some other asshole. They're all broken.
It's fun though. Broken things are fun.
I don't even want a fucking Ferrari. I just want to scoot around Vegas on a Ruckus.
That was the dopest experience. I mean, really, that was the coolest thing I think I've ever done. Pulling up to the strip at night.
You don't think it'd be better on like a cool bike though, instead?
It was nice to have a coherent conversation with all my friends though, who were all also on them.
I can have conversations.
Hollering
on my
at
Harley.
chicks on a scooter, dude.
Yeah, I have conversations on my bike all the time.
Avery, we're ignoring the important question. Are you going to man up and come to Vegas for my 21st?
When is it?
In June?
What day?
Whatever weekend we choose. My birthday is on a Tuesday this year, so
That's still not the day. What's the date?
my birthday is June 23rd, so we'll probably go the weekend after.
Might be able to figure it out. I'm going to Florida in June.
When?
I don't know.
That's not the date, Avery.
I literally live the same exact way. Like, I have to go to Vegas. Oh fuck! I have a doctor's appointment. When's that? I don't know. The same year. I don't
I
know.
was supposed to go visit my dad, but then the world closed forever,
Yeah.
so I canceled it. And now I think I'm going in June, when it's going to be hot as balls.
It's gonna
down
be
there.
nice though, dude. Good for you. Enjoy it.
It's
Pick up
gonna
some
be way too
babes.
hot.
I mean, you're in a committed relationship.
Yeah, she's going to be there, because I love her, Dan.
Pick up babes on the low.
Because I love her, Daniel.
Love is just a
She can come to
four-letter
Vegas
word.
too. She's fun.
Or
I'm trying to die in Vegas, so
Huh?
like, I'm trying to die.
It'll happen so quick to you. That's
I
the
don't
thing.
think she would go if she was on.
You don't think she'd want to?
No. 0% chance.
Yo, shout out Jillian.
She's the best.
If you don't want to go to Vegas, you don't gotta go. I'll take good care of them.
We'll be super responsible. I would also like to say that Will said that he's going to show up to my house, or if we're living together by then, which we should be, I'm getting a cake with 4 ices in it, and I'm holding him to that.
4?
I said that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like,
You did, sir.
Bottles?
Smirnoff Ice.
Right. Why? Why not the whole 6-pack?
Or I could just build a cake out of Smirnoff Ice and candles in it. That'd be cool.
Just leave it right outside of my door. I wake up and I'm like, I gotta work in 20 minutes because I'm always late to work.
My favorite thing about...
If you're going to work on your 21st, there's something wrong with you.
It's on a Tuesday. What am I supposed to fucking do with that?
when the
Go out
club goes
Monday
up,
at
dude.
midnight
Yeah.
and then sleep all day Tuesday
Yeah.
until
Are there clubs open on Monday nights?
any bar is open all week
Yeah.
long.
I can't wait to go to, like, Wegmans, though, and be like, can I get a birthday cake that says, happy birthday, you filthy fucking whore? And then, like,
And
they're-
watch the girl behind the counter just have her brain melt in front of you.
yeah, and they just turn to mush collectively behind the counter. They all die at the same time.
Fucking yeah.
That'd be sick.
It's gonna be super tight. It's
You
turn
should put a picture of
21.
your butthole on that.
My friend. You won't. You
Get an actual
won't.
print
You won't.
picture.
And if you do, you need to have your Snapchat ready because I am going to make a lot of jokes about eating your ass.
You'd have a candle come right out of your butt.
You guys are fucking
One of the
stupid.
sparkler trick candles that never goes out.
And I'm going to pull that sparkler out and then I'm going to lick the hole gently.
A little far.
I don't think it was far enough, actually.
Remember when you saw my pee-pee, Avery?
Yeah.
And you pulled me aside and you're like, hey, listen, man.
Whoa!
Do you remember what you said to me?
Yeah.
Nice cock.
You're
It's
like,
the fucking same.
you're like, hey, dude, we have the same dick.
Dude, your dick was on Twitter for like 3 days. It was the funniest thing.
I remember. It was funny, though.
It was the header, long ways.
No, it was not.
I think did we not talk about this in the
I don't
podcast?
It
remember.
wasn't your Twitter.
My friend Sean was like struggling with this girl. He was trying to get in her pants and he needed a dick pic. I'm like, I got you. Went right to the bathroom, sent him a dick pic, which sounds weird, but but I did that. And then he was like, hey, Will, check my Twitter. So I check his Twitter and it's my cock horizontally like, over his head. And like his like profile picture was like him looking up. My
Yes.
fucking cock and balls right there.
It was the best thing I've ever seen.
It was really, really funny. So shout out Sean if you're listening. But
Shout out Sean.
big homie Sean.
Yo, what frat did you start again?
Delta Psi Beta.
So DSB.
Yeah,
All the DSB guys better be fucking listening to this.
Probably not.
probably not.
I haven't talked to any of them.
Me either.
in a
I'm
long
gonna
time.
stop being fucking losers. Just start a group chat with all of them. Say nothing. Just send a link to the podcast in it.
That would be really funny.
I talk to Nate actually sometimes.
I chit chat with him sometimes as
and
well.
Rob.
Yeah, me too.
Rob too. I saw Mason at a car show. I think I talked about that in the last podcast.
Yeah, I chit chat with Carl every once in a while.
Fucking Carl, dude.
Good dude though, man. Fucking
There's
hell of a
always
guy.
a fucking Carl.
Yeah, fucking Carl, man.
Hey,
Everywhere.
fun fact, remember Ryan, who I called a C-U-N-T?
Yeah.
Her dad's name is Carl. He owns a DeLorean, and I've wanted to drive it forever. But
Those are the biggest piles of garbage.
I know, but like just because,
For the steez. Of
just for
having
the
a DeLorean.
steez. Yeah,
That's
I want to
insane.
drive it. Just for the sake
Buy
of
one of those little red wagons and push it down the road. It's the same fucking
A
thing.
radio flyer.
I just want to be able to say I've driven a DeLorean. I don't want to own one at all because I know they're buckets. I just want to drive
they,
somebody
do,
else.
they go like 40, right?
Yeah, they're actual poo poo.
Yeah, because don't make cars out of stainless steel.
No, it wasn't that. It was the shit ass V8 that they put in that car. It was a Hammerhead 8 cylinder.
It's also a fucking 6,000 pound car.
There's one in Elbridge. I see it all the
I
time.
saw it on the road. Yeah.
Out by where
There's
they store
one-
Cars.
Mm-hmm.
In C or right by my house. She lives like half a mile from me.
That dude that I stole my car with has some wicked fucking cars too. He's trying to sell this big block pickup that he's got.
Oh yeah, dude, that thing was nasty.
It's sick, man. So,
Let's go get it.
yeah. Oh man. Oh. I think it's an S10.
Yeah, how many fucking motorcycles do they store? None, Avery. That's how many.
Yeah, mine sits in my garage because I'm an adult.
Yeah, Avery has a spot to store it when I get mine. So.
Yeah, and I told him. Guess when I told him that?
2 years
Fucking
ago.
December.
Yeah, it's a great time to buy a bike, you cocksucker.
Yeah, it is because everyone's trying to unload them.
In the middle of December,
Yeah, you can't test drive it, but you'll be fine.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I just trailer it.
Yeah, I got a truck that works ish.
A quarter of the time.
Confidence.
I still had my Chevy then. I could have gone and got it.
I like that truck a lot.
My Chevy?
Yeah.
The day I got rid of it, the headliner was soaked.
What?
Yeah. Because it's a pile of garbage. A 2014. It was
a really nice truck.
5 years old. Had problems every day.
Yeah. It was really funny too.
When you said that the headliner was soaked, I just had like an immediate war flashback to my buddy Nick Sorsey. Shout out Sorsey because he listens to
Yeah,
this.
shout out Nick.
He got too hammered at a party. My other buddy, who also listens to this, also named Nick Lowry, picked him up in his Tundra, I think. Mm-hmm. And we got Snapchats in the morning. None of us know how it really happened, other than the Knicks. And I don't know. There was Nick Sorsey's puke all over the headliner of Lowry's car.
Wow.
The headliner, almost exclusively the headliner.
Some exorcism shit, eh?
Yeah, dude.
Did we ever throw up from drinking too much?
Oh, if you haven't, you're a
I don't think I ever did.
pussy.
In my truck. In the morning, I got arrested.
Yeah. I don't, but like from
Avery's mugshot merch coming soon.
just from us partying though, I don't think I ever got sick.
I used to throw up the day after.
Yeah,
I would make myself throw up in the morning.
That was
and that'd be
normal.
fun.
Just to get rid of the demon.
No.
I'd always drowned it when we went
You
to the
have
mall.
to throw up the night before.
No.
Get the demons out, and then you
Hey.
wake up like $1 million.
Just chug water, and you're fine to sleep, and then you throw up in the morning.
Yeah, but you still have a headache because you're
You
dehydrated.
keep drinking. Dan.
I'd always just when we went to the mall on Sunday mornings, I'd just grab a piece of pie and it'd be fine.
It was Texas Hots.
Yes.
Get rid of that shit.
What?
So just a chili dog with onions.
That's it.
Drowns your hangover. It's the best.
It's the best, dude.
Is there anything worse than going to a darty though when you start real early and then
God.
you take a breather halfway
You
through?
fall asleep.
Hot dog day?
You just want to take a nap. That's all you want to do.
Do you follow
But
Barstool?
do you
Albert?
ever not take that nap and you start to feel the hangover coming on, so you have to
Yes.
drink harder?
It sucks because you're gonna keep up with it.
Yeah,
Yeah, then you can't stop.
you have to just keep going.
It happened on Hot Dog Day. We went to Theta Gamma and hung out with all those dudes.
Yeah, because no one else could get in.
Yeah.
She just left everybody.
Yeah. That was funny.
That was the night I broke my phone. The phone that doesn't, it's impossible to break. Remember that Galaxy I had?
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't break it. Only phone I've ever broken.
Yeah.
I still don't know how I did it.
Yeah, I remember. I don't know how you did it either.
That's the cool thing about Androids though, is that they're like Legos. So like when you drop them, they just break into a million parts.
I just remember you falling a ton. And whenever you fell, it was just so catastrophic because you're 6'6", man. You go down
So
in like a
long
minute and a
down.
half. It's
Hold
like,
on. I have one of the best drinking injuries of all time. Not me personally. I watched it happen though.
What do you got?
We're familiar with beer darts, yes?
Yes.
I watched a dart go through a kid's hand. Playing beer darts. All the way through.
Oh.
He was reaching for the beer and the kid threw it at the same time. Would have been a point too.
Yeah. What a dick. Fuck that. You deserve it.
Dude was sticking out the other side. It was fucking gnarly.
Oh,
And
boy.
we were all hammered, but my forethought kicked in, and everyone was like, just pull it out, you'll be fine. I was like, no, that's a puncture wound. Leave it in. We're going to let someone else take care of this real quick. Leave that shit in.
Dart, you can pull it out, I'm sure.
Yeah, but it was through his fucking hand, so.
Yeah, but it's just a dart.
I just remember we were downtown one night, and there was cops coming around the corner, and remember Rob would always just chit chat, just talking, chirping. He's from Long Island, so he would always just open his fucking mouth.
Oh, he's from Jersey, which is worse.
Even better. Yeah, and he would always open his mouth, and there was cops just circling all the time, and he was talking all this shit. And then a cop turned around the corner, and I just went like this on his chest, and he went right into a bush and just disappeared.
How about the time you were pissing on the pissing bridge, and those cops drove by, and you were just like,
I couldn't pitch it.
you were too close to the road for sure.
Yeah.
And
I'm like, Avery, is that a cop? Nah, dude. I'm like, you sure it looks like a Charger? Nah, you're fine. Come on, man. Come on. This guy sucks. Avery's beer goggles are trash.
they didn't care though.
They were like,
just
you couldn't
"Get
just
off the
wait.
road."
You couldn't just wait. And I'm like, nah, man.
We were somewhere else. I think it was hot dog weekend. We were at that pizza truck, and 40's buddy, I don't know his name.
Nick or something?
Nibbles?
Steroids? Nipples. They had nibbles, yeah.
He had a beer in his sweatshirt. In his pocket. Cop just walks up, reaches in his pocket, drops it in the garbage can, and walks away. And we were like,
just dodged the case, dude.
I would have dug at that can. I don't give a fuck.
I was just like, why'd you let him see it?
Yeah.
You fucking idiot.
Dummy.
Yeah, but, I mean, couldn't charge him. He just reached in his pocket and grabbed it.
Yeah. I mean, what are you going to do?
And it was hot dog weekend.
That's the way she goes.
That's right. Wow, look at that.
That's an hour, baby.
And just like that. Everyone, make sure you like and follow.
Guys, they're on the screen. Keep it _light on Twitter. Keep It Light Podcast on Instagram. Keep It Light Podcast at gmail.com. Send everything in. Please interact. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, keep it light.